What's going on, CameraFi, YouTube? I'm back with another video. So I've just been, really just been, taking a new direction with my channel. Um, I was uploading to Vidly, but you guys know my laptop is not working properly. At least my charger isn't. So I'm back to YouTube. But I want to kick off this series, with being who God calls you to be, because I feel like a lot of people struggle with who they truly are. A lot of people struggle with their identity, finding a sense of purpose and value in their life. Because you know you got people tell you should do this, should do that, but deep down inside, you know that that's not what you are meant to do. Um, like your parents may tell you, go to school and be a lawyer, but in your heart, you want to be, a rapper. You want to be a DJ. You want to do something, that pleases you and that makes you happy, and makes you fulfilled. But because it's not quote unquote practical, it's not normal. It doesn't fit the corporate status. It doesn't seem lucrative, according to your parents or teachers. And I think about that. I think about, my generation, me being like, millennial generation Z cusp, my generation is kind of like, going against the grain of what society has told us, our whole lives about, we should go to college, we should pursue, these degrees, these majors in order to make an impact in society, work a job for the rest of your life, and that's in the hope, go to college, hope you get a good job and work there for the rest of your life, work there like 20, 30 years and retire. That's the, narrative we've been, my generation and older generations have been fed, about, college, and how we should, go to college and, get a good job and, hopefully, and that's it, and then we set. But, a lot of us, realize that it's not as simple as that. And quite frankly, it's not fulfilling to most of us, because most of us, like myself, working 9 to 5, being told what to do all the time isn't really ideal for me. My personality, I like to do things my own terms. I like to do things my own way, which is why I like platforms like YouTube. I like platforms where I could express myself. I could, live stream. I could create my own type of videos. I don't have to subscribe to anybody else's opinion. I could do what I want to do, whenever I want to do, however I want to do it. I mean, of course, YouTube has certain limits, but it gives you more freedom than versus just like working a 9 to 5 job, working at your day job. And that's what I want. I want to live a life with purpose. I want to live a life where I'm doing something not just because I'm getting paid for it, but because I'm like I'm creating value for other people. And in terms of, and what that's what ultimately, that's kind of what God wants us to live. God wants us to not just live life just because, not just to live our lives, just because, just to we have status, because you have money. He wants to live a life of purpose. He wants to live a life where every day we're excited about doing something, because we're doing something according to His will. We're doing something that's going to, make an impact, and because God calls us to be a light of the world, we're supposed to be light, children of light. And how can we be a light when we are just like everybody else? And that's my whole narrative. So, because for so long I struggled with identity. For so long I struggled with, should I do poetry? Should I, go do something else? Should I study accounting? Because, like, it looks like I make money with this job, and poetry is, I don't know. I didn't grow up. Like, for me, when I started writing poetry, I started doing it because I like doing it. I didn't necessarily did, like, I didn't do it because you know, I didn't know I could make money off of it. I mean, I knew I could make money off of it. Oh, obviously by writing a book, but I didn't know that there were other ways of doing it. I just thought, okay, well, I'll just write a poem and just hopefully, people will like it. But little did I know, with so many opportunities I had, with YouTube and with, the internet being the way it is, of making my poetry more accessible and like making it to where I could monetize it and make money off of it. Like, had I not studied, had I not had faith, I would not know these type of things. And now that I know, I'm, uploading videos to YouTube and Vidly as well, and I'm getting a crap ton of views from it. So like those type of things, God will bring in your life. God will bring people in your life and bring certain things in life, so where you can use and we can make those dreams that seem, like pipe dreams to to the average person, make it more practical, make it more sensible. So God's not a God that tells you to do things. I mean, it may seem kind of crazy at first, but He's not gonna tell you He's not gonna tell you to do things that is not gonna help you out in the long run. He's not gonna make you do things that's gonna put so much stress in your life, so much stress and pain and trauma in your life to where you can't function as a human being. He's not that type of God. Like he wants you to have common sense. He wants you to have practicality. That's why he give us these resources so you won't go around feeling lost. And that's kind of been what I've been learning, lately as I got closer and closer to God. And hopefully this series will encourage you to know who you are and to find your sense, find your true calling. I know again we have we're young, and I know you guys are young. A lot of you guys are younger than I am, and some of you guys are still figuring out what you want to do in your lives, and I get it. But just think about just think about the things you're good at. Just think about the people who like what you do. Like just think about the people in life who sees your potential and know that you love doing it, but just don't who sees your potential, and you just don't see it yet. Just think about that. Think about something that just makes you happy, and that you will do it even without money. You will just do it just because you like doing it. It makes you happy and it brings joy to other people. Think about those things like cooking or like doing hair, whatever. So without the way, this is my welcome.